He played football like an artist, lived like a rebel, and left the game as a legend. This is the story of Eric Cantona. Arriving at Manchester United in 1992, he changed everything. With his flair, arrogance, and genius, Cantona led United into a new era of dominance. His goals were not just goals, they were statements. Cantona was known for his style, elegance, and thunderous volleys. In 1994, he scored a screamer against Wimbledon. With his iconic upturned collar, he controlled the ball and volleyed the ball in the back of the net. In 1996, he did it again, firing a rocket against Arsenal that went in after hitting the crossbar. And above all, the iconic chip against Sunderland in 1996. After leaving two defenders behind slightly over the halfway line, he chips the goalkeeper beautifully. His celebration is perhaps even more iconic. Turning around slowly, arms outstretched, soaking in the roar of Old Trafford. He wasn't just a striker, he was an artist, a leader, and seen as the king of Old Trafford. Unfortunately, Cantona will not only be remembered for his performances on the pitch, there was one incident that will live with him forever. January 25th, 1995, Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Cantona, fiery as ever, clashes with defenders all night. Then, in the 48th minute, he fouls Richard Shaw. The referee shows him a straight red card. Cantona lowers his head, begins the long walk to the tunnel, and the Palace fans unleash their fury. And then, in a moment that shocks the world, Cantona suddenly leaps over the advertising boards, launching a flying karate kick straight into the chest of a fan named Matthew Simmons. Punches follow as stewards rush in. The stadium falls into stunned silence. Commentators gasp. Shown on television all over the world, millions witness one of the most infamous moments in football history. The reaction is swift and brutal. The English press calls it the darkest day in Premier League history. Cantona is banned from football for 9 months. He is sentenced to 120 hours of community service. Politicians condemn him. United nearly terminate his contract. But Cantona remains defiant. At a press conference, he delivers one of football's most cryptic quotes. When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. It only added to his mystery. And yet Cantona returned. In 1996, he captained United to a League and FA Cup double. His penalty in the final, calm and ruthless Fortune, sealed the trophy for the fans. The Kung Fu kick didn't tarnish him, it elevated him. He was no longer just a player, he was a myth, a rebel genius. But Cantona didn't stop when he hung up his boots. He reinvented himself as an actor. In the movie Elizabeth, he played a French ambassador. In Looking for Eric, he starred as himself, part philosopher, part footballing ghost, guiding a man through life. He appeared in The Salvation, a gritty western, just like on the pitch. Cantona brought charisma, unpredictability, and a touch of poetry. Eric Cantona, a player who shocked the world with a single kick, but also lit up football with genius. A king, a rebel, a legend, and an artist who carried his drama far beyond the stadium. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.